Hello, welcome back once again. It is myself, Micah Bradley, ARTM Bradley, doing another replay review. This time it is the Nations Cup Round 6, Race 1, Division 1, with Nick McCosey taking pole position in the Renault. Sorry, the Megane. Circles in second in the Megane Trophy, as you can see at the bottom right of the screen. Trial in the Megane Trophy 2011. In fourth position we have Little Fella in the Megane Trophy 2011. In fifth position, Mr. Natty Gaines in the Megane Trophy 2011. Myself, you know it, in the Megane Trophy 2011. Electric in position 7 in the Megane Trophy 2011. Here we go, Red Mist in the Weeaboo Toyota 86 GR4 position 8. Yeah. Macca 10 in 9th position in the Megane Trophy. Then we have Diswood in the Megane Trophy. Position 11 is Barnstoneworth 58 in the Megane Trophy. Position 11 is, 9 in the Megane Trophy. Position 13 is Captain Risky 21 in the Megane Trophy. Position 14 is Reeve O'Brien in the Megane Trophy. Position 15 is F1 Amazing Hour in the Alfa Romeo 4C. We then have 16 Polite Jump Triple O in the Megane Trophy. Position 17 Kart Racer 21 KA, where he should be in the Megane Trophy. VLX GTR Nismo in position 18 in the Megane Trophy. With rounding out the back of the grid in 19th is 5% in the Megane Trophy. So here we are, back at it once more. What are we doing? We're doing the Gran Turismo Sport Nations Cup Exhibition Series, Season 3, Round 6, Race 1, Division 1 in the Oceanic region. As we now commence our rolling start with Nick McCosey leading the pack. We are at Brands Hatch GP circuit, and we're doing 17 laps around this fantastic track in the Megane Trophy. And we're away with Nick McCosey leading the pack with Circles in second, Troll in third, Little Phil in fourth, Mr. Natty Gaines in fifth, myself in sixth, with Electric in seventh, and Red Mist in the top 8 in 8. Making their way through the first corner, nice and cleanly. Nick McCosey leading the pack nice and firmly. We make our way down the back of the grid. Everything's looking pretty clean so far. No one's doing any silly mistakes or any dive bombing. But then we have Kart Racer just on the inside of Polite Jump Triple O. Nice overtaking done there. Polite Jump still on the inside though, so he might get his position back, and he does. And Kart Racer unsuccessfully does not get 16th position. But Polite Jump is getting a bit scurvy. So making our way through the fish and chips corner, and he loses his position. He's losing all of his positions. Now he's at the back of the pack. Polite Jump, what are you doing there, mate? Silly boy. As we make our way back up the grid, we've got Nick McCosey still leading the pack with Circles in second, Troll in third, Little Phil in fourth, Miss Natty Gaines in fifth, myself in sixth, Electric in seventh, and eighth is Red Mist. It's looking pretty good. 5% now gaining a position with Polite Jump now at the rear in 19th. Nick McCosey doing what he does best, driving with style, comfortably leading as we almost complete the first lap of the Nations Cup Round 6 of the Oceanic region, Race 1, Division 1. We now across the start-finish line, commencing lap 2 with Nick McCosey still leading the way, Circles in second, Troll in third, Little Fell in fourth, Mr. Natty Gaines in fifth, myself in sixth, Electric in seventh, Red Mist in eighth. Trail's starting to build that little bit of a gap from fourth. Mr. Natty Gaines trying to go on the outside of Little Fella. Little Fella's defending with all his might. He's right on board. Mr. Natty Gaines. Mr. Natty Gaines, can you hear me? You can. Can you turn on the dash cam? Yeah, cheers, mate. Fantastico. We make our way looking at the back. Myself in sixth. Electric in seventh. Red Mist in eighth. Everything's looking steady and calm. Everyone's just doing their own thing, trying to think of their own strategy. With Diswood in position 10. The field's starting to spread out just nice and evenly, nice even gap from everyone. Captain Risky building his little gap from 14th, which is Reeve O'Brien. About a 2-second gap looks like now. River Bryan is 14th. Right on board with FiA, an amazing man on the upper Romeo. The only one, he gets a corner cut penalty for it, you naughty boy. And then Kart Racer might take that position as well. He's looking on the inside, he's looking on the inside. F1 amazing how a bit of a better exit, but River Bryan blocks it. Make away back up the front. Circles, and what happened there? Let's do some investigating. I think it was with Nick McCosey. He's on the inside, bit of a push and shove, but it's still clean. Look on the rear, control, doing what he does best, just shunting everyone off. Well done, mate. Shit driving as usual. Anyway, we now have a new race leader. Looking forward with Nick McCosey now back in 10th position with Circles in 9th now. Fair bit of damage to his car. We now have a new race leader who shouldn't really deserve it, but he's a douche, so whatever, he can take it. Trolling first, Little Fella in second, Miss Natty Gaines in third, myself in 4th, Electric in 5th, Redness in 6th, Macca in 7th, Diswood in 8th. Circles in 9th with Nick McCosey just behind in 10th, Barn Stainworth just behind him now. He's trying to build that gap as much as possible. Nice and clean through there. Risky in 13th with F1 Amazing now about to serve his penalty for cutting the corner just early on the previous lap. There he goes, but I don't think it will cost him any positions. He's quite far ahead. Kart Racer slowly catching up. He was just behind him, so he may have lost a little bit of time. VLX GDR Nismo just behind him in 16th, River Bryan in 17th, 5% in 18th. Good polite jump all the way at the back in 19th. Making our way back at the front, we've got the Troll in first. Starting to build his little gap now. Little Fella in second, Mr. Natty Gaines in third. Electric just trying to look for an opportunity on myself. Yourself trying to defend. Trying to defend with all my might. Head through the fish and chip corner. Well caught now on the fish and chip corner. Now on lap 4 of the Nations Cup, round 6, race 1, Division 1, Oceanic region. Macca in 7th, Red Mist in front of him. Right on board, Macca. See just ahead, Electric just behind me now. We do here, Macca looking on the inside maybe. Getting better exit speed there. Oh, here we go, nope. We missed the fence for his life. This one just behind now, trying to get into it. Make away, slightly up the front. Is Electric trying to do something skits on myself? Let's find out. We commence lap 5 of the Nations Cup Exhibition Series, Season 3. Myself just missing my braking marker. Electric gets the opportunity now. He's on the inside. I have no choice but to fight. Try to keep it as clean as possible. Electric gets the position done. Well done, Mutt. So now Electric in 4th, myself in 5th. Macca in 6th, Diswood in 7th on Red Mist. Whoops. Red Mist losing a couple of positions now. Nick McCosey gaining a position in 8th. Circles now on 10th. Nick McCosey with a second-hand looking car. We're right on board, Nick McCosey. Looking for something. Oh, excellent. Oh. Almost got the opportunity to overtake Diswood. Just has to stay patiently. Getting much better exit speed than Diswood, but Diswood's just continually keeping his racing line, making it hard for McCosey, which he should. Can't just give the positions away. now commence lap 6 with Troll still leading the pack, Mr. Natty Gaines in 3rd, Electric in 4th, myself in 5th, Macca in 6th, Diswood in 7th, Nick McCosey just behind in 8th. Now on the inside, who breaks first? Lee Diswood getting punted off into the sand pit. Another looks into that once more. Running with Diswood. It's down on the outside. Maybe I think there's a bit of contact there. Diswood unfortunately goes into the sand pit and plays a bit of sand castles. F1 Amazing now grabs the position off Diswood, who is now in 12th. Diswood now at the back in 13th. Captain Risky in 14th. Felix GDR Nismo in 15th. Reba Ryan in 16th. 5% in 17th. Cut Racer in 18th. He's dropped back a couple of places now. With Polite Jump all the way at the back still in 19th. Making the way back up the field. Troll still leading the pack. Little Found 3rd. Natty Gaines 4th. Sorry, 3rd. Electric in 4th. Myself in 5th. Macca in 6th. Nick McCosey 7th. In circles. In 8th. Here we go. Nick McCosey on the inside. Oh, mate, there's skits. Right on board, Nick McCosey once more. I think we'll be riding on board with him quite a fair bit in this race. Well, he is doing most of the overtaking in this race. He was in first position, all the way back in 10th, as he got punted off. He's finding his way back, ever so patiently. Now commence lap 7. Joel still leading the pack, little fella in 2nd, Mr. Natty Gaines in 3rd, Electric in 4th, myself in 5th, Macca in 6th. Nick McCosey now on the inside once more. Is there contact again? May have been, but he gets the position taken off Macca, who now, Nick McCosey now gets 6th position, circles in 8th, what are you, 9, and 9th. Hey. Not far from the halfway mark. The pit strategy now comes into play. Some people will pit this lap, some people will pit the next lap, some people will pit lap 9. Let's see how things pan out. There's Macca in 7th, circles in 8th, what are you, 9, in 9th. We have Barnstone Wolf rounding up the top 10 in 10th. Red Mist in 11th, F1 Amazing Hour in 12th, Diswood in 13th. Unfortunately they got pushed off into the sand pit. Felix GDR Nismo in 14th, Captain Risky in 15th, Reva Ryan in 16th, 5% in 17th, Polite Jump in 18th. And Kart Racer has DNF'd. May have been a rage quit. Still, Troll leading the pack comfortably, even though he's pushed a few people off. Little fella in 2nd. Mr. Natty Gaines in 3rd in the Kit Kat Mobile. So now commence lap 8. No one has pitted at this stage. Nick McCosey in 6th. Circles looking for something now on Macca as we ride on board. Circles now approach laps, not lap 2, turn 2 is on the inside. Whoa. What's going on here? Macca defending on the inside, gets it done. Circles gets better exit. What happens here? Oh, oh, oh! Well done. Gets the overtake done on Macca, who now makes his way up to 7th position. Macca in 8th, 49 with a penalty, up 2nd, maybe in a corner cut. Dumb stuff looking back at that. Stainworth in 10th, having his own race. Bit of a gap front and behind. F1 Amazing now in 11th in the only Alfa Romeo. We have Red Mist in the only Toyota, so 2 different cars, all the rest are Magan Trophy. Diswood in 13th, Felix in 14th, Captain Risky in 15th, Reba Bryan just behind in 16th, Polite Jump in 17th, and Buffer said rounding out the rear in 18th. Where's pitted for fresh tyres. As we now commence lap 9. Control still in the pack. Electric is pitted. Myself is also pitted. Also. 4th time I said that. Also. Heading into the hairpin. Little fella in second. Mr. Natty Gaines just behind third. Nick Nicosi now in fourth. Trying for the overcut. He is starting to catch up to this pack, as he was all the way at the back. Well, not all the way at the back, but he was in 10th position. Circles slightly behind him in 5th. Macker in 6th. 49 in 7th, serving his penalty. Electric in 8th. Diswood in 9th. Myself just behind in 10th. As they head into the Fashion Chops corner. Diswood on slightly worn out tyres. Myself now looking for an opportunity to overtake on this guy. Head into that corner, which I've got no idea what the name is. Now I am looking for something. Looking on the inside. Diswood surrenders the position. Cheers, Mart. So myself now makes it up into 8th position. Control. Now going into the pits along with little fella, Mr. Natty Gaines and Nick Nicosi, and circles. Everyone's in the pits. Goes on. 49 doing one more lap. No, they're going to the pits too. So Electric, maybe getting the position on first. Does he get it? He does. So we now have new race leader once more. Electric now leading the race, which is round 6, race 1, Division 1 of the Oceanic region. Little fella in 2nd, Mr. Natty Gaines in 3rd, Nick Nicosi again in 4th, Control in 5th, myself unsucceeding on the undercut, just behind in 6th. Woody in 9 in 7th, we've also pitted for new tyres. River O'Brien on slightly worn tyres in 8th, Circles on fresh tyres in 9th. Looking on the inside now, Circle gets it done easily. Grant Stoneworth on fresh tyres. Mako on fresh tyres, as well as the Lux Nismo, the Lux GDR Nismo that is. Club Z on fresh. Captain Risky on fresh. F1 Amazing also on fresh. Diswood also on fresh in 16th with Polite Jump, rounding out the rear in 17th. Electric leading the pack as we now commence, or about to commence, lap 11. Little fella in 2nd, Mr. Natty Gaines in 3rd. Whee! Clips the grass. Whee! He's getting a bit sideways and he spins out. Nah! Oh! Completely spins out of control. Let's have a look at that once more, if we can. As we ride on board. Electric. Comfortably leading the race. Just flips the grass with the rear left tyre and just goes swiftly swervy and spins out of control and loses that first position, but gains it back pretty quickly, and unfortunately he loses first position all the way back in 6th. What are you, 9 looking? He gets it done. So Electric from first in the space of 20 seconds loses first position. Now he's in 7th. Circles in 8th. He was at the front of the pack. Now has to fight his way through again. River O'Brien in 9th, Grant Stoneworth in 10th, Felix GDR Nismo in 11th, Macker in 12th, 5Z in 13th, Captain Risque in 14th, F1 Amazing Hour just behind in the Alfa Romeo in 15th, Diswood in 16th, Light Jump rounding up the rear in 17th. We've got 2 DNFs, we've got Cut Racer and I can't think of the other one, I think it was Red Mist. No, I think we just saw him earlier. No, it is Red Mist. He did DNF as well. So we've got 2 DNFs. Cut Racer and Red Mist. But now, new race leader once more is little fella on lap 11. Trying to build that gap from Mr. Natty Gaines, who is in 2nd in the Kit Kat Mobile. Nick Nicosi just behind in 3rd, Troll in 4th. Myself trying to catch up. But unsuccessfully. As we hit lap 12, 6 laps to go. Little fella FiA still leading the way. Mr. Natty Gaines in second, Nick goes in fourth, Troll in fifth. Sorry, fourth, myself in fifth, Body 9 in sixth, Circles in seventh, Electric in eighth. The battle for first. It commences quite shortly. Myself having a bit of a gap from front and behind. About a 2-second gap in between now. 49 in 6th. Circles gaining a position on Electric in 7th now. Excuse me. Heading into the Fush and Chops corner. Commence our way back. River O'Brien in 9th with Barstone rounding out the top 10. The Electric just behind in 11th. Barstone Worth, oh, what's going on here? He's going for it. He's going for it on the inside. Oh. Now Felix GTR, Nismo wants a part of it. Barstone Worth. Oh, and Revo O'Brien spins out. Bugger. Gains it back pretty quickly though. Unfortunately, he loses all those positions and now falls back in 15th with this put just behind in 16th. The light jump, running out the rear once more in 17th. Little fella still leading the race as we commence lap 13. Nick McCosey just on the inside of Mr. Natty Gaines, Troll on the inside as well. Oh, a bit of contact there. Mr. Natty Gaines almost spinning out. Have a look at that, see what's going on. This looks like Mr. Natty Gaines has a bit of a protest with his headlights. Bit of a dive bomb, but he gets it done cleanly. Bit of push and shoving, but I think Mr. Natty Gaines just clips the sand pit. He says, "Hey mate, what was that for, mate?" But it's the trial, what can he do? He's a douche. He's a duck. Anyway, Mr. Natty Gaines now in 4th in the Kit Kat Mobile, myself in 5th, trying to catch up to him now. 1 second behind Mr. Natty Gaines. What are you, 9 in 6th, the Circle's just behind in 7th. Circle's in 7th and Electric in 8th. Starting to lose his gap and also has a 0.5 second penalty for cutting the corner. Tusk. Anyway, Bart Stoneworth in 9th, the Alex GTR Nismo in 10th. So we're right on board, the Alex GTR Nismo goes on here. On the inside, Bart Stoneworth brakes a little early. Does he get the crisscross done? No, he doesn't. Felix succeeds to take position 9. Bart Stoneworth now running up the top 10 in 10th. Macca in 11th, 5% in 12th. He was at the rear at the start of the race. Captain Risky, he hit the grass there. F1 Amazing Hour just behind in 14th. Discord in 15th. The light jump at 16th. Revo O'Brien now the rear. 17th. He was on softs. Anyway, as we commence lap 14, little fella still leading the pack. Nick McCosey trying to look for something now. He was in 2nd. Troll in 3rd. Mr. Natty Gaines in 4th. Losing that gap from Troll. Myself slowly catching up to Mr. Natty Gaines in 5th, Circles in 6th, 49 in 7th, and Electric in 8th. Battle for first begins to start. Nick McCosey on the outside. What does little fella do? Does he defend? He does. Defends the inside. Oh, maybe a bit of being contact there. Troll. Ooh, now looking on the inside. Troll gets the interception done. Troll now leading the race. So we now have a new race leader once more with Troll leading the way. Little fella in 2nd, Nick McCosey in 3rd. Through the last corner of lap 14, commencing lap 15 as we have 3 more laps remaining of the FIA Nations Cup Exhibition Series Season 3, Round 6, Race 1, Division 1, Oceanic Region. We head through the first corner, Troll leading the pack, Little Fella in 2nd, Nick McCosey in 3rd, Mr. Natty Gaines in 4th, myself in 5th, Circles in 6th, Body at 9 in 7th. Hey, Troll getting a bit drifty there, probably doing it on purpose. fella in second. Nick McCosey just behind in third. As we head through the flush and chops. Game's looking like he's starting to catch up. Myself probably just about half a second behind now. I've missed the natty gains. Troll still in the pack, little fella just behind now. Losing the position to Nick McCosey just then. So Nick McCosey now in second, who was qualified first but then got punted off. One lap through, who ended up in 10th, and now he's back up his way in second. So good driving from him. Little fella in third, Mr. Natty against fourth, myself in fifth, Circles in sixth, 49 in seventh, Electric in eighth. Make our way down the field. Feel like Studio Nismo still in ninth, but building his gap from Macca, who's in 10th, 5Z. Leading the pack for 11th, going a bit wide there, but Barnes Stoneworth going in the pits once more, not sure why. F1 Amazing Hour now in 12th. Captain Risky now obtaining the position of 13th. Make our way back up to the front. Trial leading the pack, going through the fish and chips, starting to drive a little bit slow. Not sure if you're saving fuel, if you're just driving like a joke. Defending and brake checking, braking early into the corner, going slow into the corner. Doing it once more. There's a bit of push and shove from everyone at the back. And unfortunately, little fella gets the wrong end of the stick right there. So we're right on board with little fella. So no one expected the slow B take from the corner. Unfortunately, little fella gets punted off. Look at that once more, right on board myself. I'm pretty sure that's me that ended up knocking everyone off. Unexpected, slow, hitting Miss Natty Gaines, who hits little fella. And unfortunately, little fella ends up in the sandpit. He was having a really good race too. Now all the way at the back, currently in 8th now. So bad luck, little fella. Patrol still in the pack, running out of fuel. Natty Gaines now in second, Nick McCosey in third. He was also running on fumes. Myself in fourth, also running on fumes. Circles just behind in fifth, now running on fumes. The battle for first continues to rage with Circles rounding up the pack. Myself clipping the sandpit there, but keeping the composure. Trying to defend for my life. Circles trying to get something of me now. I'm trying to defend as much as possible, and defending is great success. So Troll still leading the pack in first as we commence the last lap. Nick McCosey in second, Mason and Natty Gaines in third, myself in fourth, Circles in fifth, 49 in sixth, Electric in seventh, Little Fella on eighth. Right on board. Natty Gaines once more. Again, they're braking quite a lot earlier into that corner. So now hit the second last corner, Trial leading the way. So now approach the last corner. About to take the win, but it runs out of fuel. Nick McCosey takes the win just. We're right on board with Nick McCosey. Troll looking like he's trying to escort him. That unsuccessfully tries, so Nick McCosey takes the win. congratulations. Troll takes second, Mr. Natty Gaines takes third, myself taking fourth, Circles in fifth, Woody 9 and 6th, Electric in 7th, Little Fella in 8th, Bad Luck, Macro in 9th, Felix GDR Nismo in 10th, Viper Z in 11th, F1 Amazing Hour just behind in 12th, Polite Jump in 13th, it was all the way at the back at the beginning, Lance Daneworth in 14th, River Bryan. Oh, what's going on here? Hey, let's have a quick look at that before the stream shuts itself down. What happens here? Diswood trying to get the overtaking on done. Oi! And unfortunately, Diswood spins out of control. But anyway, before this thing shuts itself down, because it will shut down in less than a second, we'll have a look at the official results of the Gran Turismo Sports FiA Nations Cup Exhibition Series Season 3, Race 1, Division 1 Oceanic Region. So Nick McCosey takes the win. Congratulations. Troll in second. Shove it. Mr. Natty Gaines in third. Myself in fourth. Circles in fifth. So good race to Circles. What are you, 9 in 6th. Electric in 7th. Little Fella in 8th. Macca in 9th. VLX GDR Nismo running out the top 10 in 10th. Viper Z in 11th, F1 Amazing Hour in 12th, Polite Jump in 13th, Barnes Stainworth in 14th, Revo Bryan taking up 15, with, I'm pretty sure Diswood gets last, and Captain Risky just successfully, anyone, Diswood, let's have a look-see. Who gets it, who gets it, who gets it, who gets it? I think Captain Risky does just. So Captain Risky gets 16th and Diswood gets 17th with Kart Racer and Red Mist DNFing the race. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy it, feel free to like, follow, subscribe, notify, blah, 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 Facebook, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Ciao, ciao.